man's first love is his mother, and that's truly the case for me. The first sounds I remember in the morning is hearing you praying in your room. My first sight was a Bible and a notepad on your bed. You praying, face damp with tears from talking to Jesus and him talking back. What I saw was real and genuine. You were strong, brilliant, and deeply rooted. You encouraged me to practice so I'd be ready to play, because one day I have places to go. We'd have places to go and things to do. I remember you were the first pair of ears to hear my music, even as a kid. 23 years later, it's still the same. Your voice has always mattered to me, always. The willingness to hear me out, watching how you view the world has always amazed me. You made me know that there are a few things that are constant. God, the ability to be resilient, and staying out of the holes. Keep on living, because when you keep on living, things will make sense.
I bet the stars envy you. I bet their shine pales in comparison to yours. Your beauty can only be transcribed in scripture, in words so sacred that many speak them but only few truly embody them. In the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth. All of his creation was good, and then he made you, bearer of life, well of love, help meet a whirlwind of strength wrapped in soft skin, woman. When I was little, I liked to stumble around in your high heel shoes. Today, I still find myself doing the exact same thing, trying to emulate your gentle presence that glides into a room, how you nurture wilted flowers, how you open your home as a new garden for them to thrive. You have arms that reach all the way back in time. You've been a mother long before you bore children. Not only have you borne children, but you have conceived vision, carried legacy, and given birth to purpose. Something about you is poetic. It's the swing in your waist and the joy in your feet. It's the corners of your smile, the depths of your heart. You are the roaring ocean and the stillness of the setting sun at the same time. Show me your hands. Show me your tired eyes at the end of a long day, and I will show you God's love personified.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, because my mother is a black woman. Every man must walk his own path, but to do that he must first find himself within the footsteps of his mother and the guidance of his father. Your womb was a classroom, and it taught me what it means to love in the truest sense. Love is gravity, pulling us to the ground because it found itself falling in love with the earth. Love is you keeping me grounded while being a breeding ground for everything that I am. God is love, and he has found a home in you. Life is lived forward, understood backward, and measured vertically. To plant a seed is to believe in tomorrow, and you've spent your whole life planting seeds. To believe in tomorrow is to believe that God will water your work and bring life to what is lifeless. In 100 years, none of us will be here, but your lineage will carry your footprints, and you will live on forever.
Some people will describe love as being unable to live without someone. You can't sleep if they're not around you. You can't breathe without them. Your very existence becomes warped around them, and you can't stand to be apart. But I have to disagree. Love isn't as pessimistic as people make it seem. Love is the very covenant that God bestowed upon mankind and reminds the caged bird to sing. It is simple. Love is not only feeding the body but also nurturing the soul. Love is consistent. Despite everything else in your life forgetting its role, love is the hand that casts the rod upon the child. Yet, it is the very same hand that rubs the back of the one whose emotions run wild. Love is the hugs that make you feel like you're being cradled in God's bosom. It is the peace that makes you reminisce laying beside the quiet stream. Love is something that will never know boundaries. Love is real. Love is patient. Love is something that can only be true, which is why if you ask me what love is, I say it's a lot like you.
Three sets of eyes look up at me, hands attached to me like suction cups from the tentacles of an octopus. Yet there's equal amounts of pure excitement and joy deeply set in these eyes. I'm a dad now, and I did keep living, and I continue to keep living, with various life changes, fighting the prospect of statistics and stereotypes of what I should look like now, recovered from things that didn't work. Yet as I look into the eyes of these small lives, I remember when you told me everything would be okay and to keep on keeping on. You wanted to shield me from a world that doesn't care, and that's me now, for the eyes that look at me. You would tell me if I could take your pain, I would. What's better, though, is that you led me to the one who could take my pain, and now I will show them. I will show him. I will show her. I'll show her. Thank you.